Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Good evening again.
We lost our
We
video.
lost the video. We didn't share it. We deleted it instead of sharing it.
So we have to start all
So we have
over
to start
again.
over again. And we have to talk about the same topic that we talk about again. Welcome. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening and
Welcome,
to Dear
sessionistas.
Ses.
Welcome to Dear Ses.
Sessionistas, that's right.
This is Ses Lora, Ses Rowena.
Yes. And
Here tonight, we're here to entertain you. with
take two.
Take two. Because we lost the first video that we did.
Yes, that's right.
So we'll go straight to the topic.
Yes, so it's on the subject, but we also want to just repeat it. This question, there were a lot of questions, but we found this is very intriguing. And this question is from Inday Singh.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Her question is, would you consider dating after a break? Right after a breakup. Exactly.
So we've decided to break it down to 2 pointers.
Yes.
2 by 2. 2 pointers.
2 pointers.
And 2 subcategories.
Yes. Which is basically emotions
And
and
your
standards. And what are the pros and what are the cons. So let's start off
Let's
with
start with
emotions.
We're laughing because we've already discussed this already and we're
like- it's
repeating ourselves.
It's like deja vu.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So emotions.
Emotions.
So again, I'll repeat. The question is, and what question are you ready? No, sorry.
No, would you date straight after a breakup?
Would you date straight after a breakup?
So we'll start with the positive side of
Well, actually,
dating.
before that, what's right after a breakup?
Yeah.
Remember, we figure it out.
A day?
So
A month?
are you talking
A day
about
after tomorrow?
after
A few
today?
hours
So
later.
if you had a breakup now, would you consider a few hours? Grabe naman yun. A few hours.
Jump agad.
Kagad, no?
Yeah.
Tinder
time
kagad.
wasting.
Or call kagad. Meron ka back update. Pino.
I think if you're like that, you're not really serious about your previous relationship. You just go, oh,
Yeah, exactly. So really, I consider
next. Thank you, next.
So right after, what is it? Some people they do. Do you know of anyone who? How many weeks? Someone you know went on a date straight away.
I know a few hours.
Few hours. Wait.
Well, it's life, you know. Time is gold.
Time is
Time is ticking for some, and really, why? Some of them thinks that why would I want to waste my time?
So, but how did they found a date? A few hours later on.
Well, if you're hot, that's not a problem at all.
That's true. They went out straight away. Nagpaganda, nag-ayos. Okay, but okay. So again, going on the emotions. Let's start
Start with the positive side of it.
the positive. So the pros of should you decide to whether if it's a week after you broke up or 2 weeks.
Hopefully not a few hours after you broke up.
Yeah.
Because that's more like a revenge.
But what's really a considerable, a good amount? But what's acceptable? What do you think? Like a decent.
I suppose it depends on how long you've been together.
That's true.
If you've only been together for a week, like
It's true.
it's not even a relationship.
Yeah. Well, so the pros is should you decide to go on a date right after a breakup is it helps you at least to pick yourself up, get out, get out of the house,
Have a shower.
Have a shower.
And smell nice again.
Make yourself beautiful because you have to make an effort. It helps. It's a confidence booster. That's how we see it. So in a way, that's the pros. Should you decide?
There's more to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what one of them, and then what else?
Nawala ako.
There's more.
Because I already said all of that on the first video. And now it's all
Actually, yeah.
gone.
It's just really funny because we've been rambling on, and then we
I was
lost
looking
the video.
intelligent with the other video as well. Damn it.
We did had actually sorry, that's why it took us a little bit longer to get online too. I know I did post a story that will be posting at 6:45. We had a bit of an IT.
It's alright. Promises are made to be broken.
Ooh. May hugot. May mga hugot tayo. Okay. So one of the pros is it's a confidence booster. What else? It makes you, I guess, proactive in some sense. You know, you're doing something rather than crying your eyes out. But yeah, I think those are really just from what I think is the pros of going out. And I guess
for some girls that I know, they say it's sorry girls, free dinner,
free
free lunch.
That's
No, it's
true.
sad, but
It's true. Yeah, that's true. Especially if if it's a fancy, I guess if you want to go out.
That's terrible.
It is
Terrible
so
to
bad,
say,
yeah,
but
no.
yeah.
But it's realistic, and that being
Sorry, guys.
said, yeah.
Cons.
Cons. The cons. If you are
Not emotionally ready to date.
no, if you went on a date still,
Yeah.
the cons is then, and all you do is then talk about your ex to the other person, then that's really not fair for the other person, guys. And you start,
Comparing.
Making a
you
nuisance.
go, oh, we used to go in that area there. We used to order the same food. Oh, he used to be this and that.
did you go to this? Like yung mga typical talk na, do you have a dog too? Like, you have that puppy too?
Is that based on
Yeah.
experience? You almost made me believe you.
Did you go on that? Yung mga ganon talk. Like, sorry, that's sort of a talk where you're dating and all you end up doing is like talking about the other person. That's not really, or you end up crying in front of a stranger. Awkward. Yeah,
So that's emotion.
that's emotions. Now,
The second subcategory is standards.
standards. So, pros
What's
of
that talking about? Oh, what's that talking about? The negative naman.
Okay.
The standards.
cons. What are cons standard-wise? Are you talking about
Most likely because you're trying to fill, an empty space in your heart because obviously masakit. It
Yeah.
hurts.
and you're unrealistic.
Yeah, you're right.
When you have that unrealistic standards, you start looking for something,
Someone better.
someone better.
Sometimes
Some-
whoever really shows you interest, you latches onto that person. Just so you get that quick fix of relief.
Filling in the void, so that's actually a con in terms of having standards while you're on a date, but your standards are very unrealistic, basically.
They
So-
call that in Tagalog, kahit sino, basta mahal ako.
Maging sino ka? Hindi, ano?
No, that's a different one.
Oh yeah, what's that?
No, kahit sino, it's like whoever, as long as he loves
Ano
me.
kanta yun?
No, it's not a song. It's just
Kahit
a saying.
sino. Obviously I haven't heard of that saying before. Okay.
What else did we talk about?
And we're trying to just remember and jiggle my brain from what we talked about from the last video.
Already
Um,
forgotten.
Another cons is standard-wise, other than your standards for yourself. You either can also lower your expectation. When truly it should be, if you've given your chance enough to mourn a little bit and get to know yourself and get to know what you want.
Mourn, grabe naman.
Eh, talaga naman, it's
What,
like a
did
mourning.
he die? No, like, I mean,
But it
mourn the
is.
loss.
But you are in a way mourning.
Your heart broken.
But it's the mourning stage, so to
Grieving.
speak, But the cons of it as well is a standard for yourself. You lose what really it should be what you deserve. You've lowered your standards, and like that. Let's go and take that line, kahit sino. So you end up just taking and grabbing anyone you could.
Yeah. For sale. Yeah, that's.
I'm not
that's
taking.
what's gonna
I'm
end
single,
up
I'm single.
happening if you lower your standard. All right, yeah, yes,
If
babe.
you like it,
You're gonna be a yes person, and you
you
gonna
lower
have
your
to say no.
you lower your value. So you're not only lowering your standards, but also you're ended up lowering your value and what you really deserve. And it's true, the saying never settle for second best.
Second best.
Yeah. So to me, that's another cons, standard wise.
Positive.
Teka, one more.
What's
Ang
the
con
other one?
pa is like if
But
I don't know if it's con, but
Lucky
you
you
know when
remember
you're
that.
no, I am. Yung are you there just for fun? Which is in a way it could sound like, oh yeah, it's good, but also you could end up really hurting the other person and hurting yourself.
But if you're there to have fun, you can tell
As
the
in
guy,
genuinely wanting
babe,
to have
I'm only here
fun.
to have fun.
Yeah, then
just
maybe
gotta be
then
direct.
that's right. So but again, you just gotta know really what you want. But I think at that stage, however, if you're feeling not really happy about everything, then maybe you are not ready to go on a date, right? Ganun lang yun eh. Yeah,
Not ready.
that's right. And the pros. Now pros, standard wise. What do you think?
According to my memory from the earlier video, you get to compare. No, you're not gonna repeat the same mistake that you've done before.
True.
If your boyfriend's not that loving, you'll probably hopefully try to find someone who's more caring, attentive.
If you're also looking,
if you put your standards up.
If you ended up more on the positive side of things, you can start. Did you say compare?
No, like compare in a positive way. Like
that's right.
You know what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's right. So in a way, it sounds bad that you can't comparing, but in some way, really, it's more of like finding out what you want. This is your chance to practice that, to find out, get to know if you are going to go on the dating.
It's like
I was going to say dating rampage, but it's
job
not.
opening.
Exactly right. So that is, I think, it's a pro. What else? In terms of if you are to decide to date after a breakup.
This time you actually are more careful about it, giving your heart away.
Yeah,
you don't just give your heart away like, sa'yo na, all yours.
Here's my heart.
No babe.
Yes, exactly, that's right. But I think, realistically, from what I've heard from all my girlfriends, we all went through that. I think when you're emotional, you remember the saying that you, as much as possible, don't make a decision when you're emotional. Remember that saying?
Stay out of Facebook as well.
That's true. Because then, speaking of that, you end up seeing some of your posts or a memory that you posted something really bitter. And when you look back, it's like, oh, it doesn't sound good, doesn't look good.
You want to be better, not bitter.
That's right. On that basis, when you are emotional, I don't really think it's a good idea to go on a date straight away after a breakup. I think this is a good chance to, again, I'm gonna use the one word mourn, because you need to cry it out. We're human beings and we feel something. So if you need to cry it out. And this is the chance, as we've always said, to get to know yourself. Yeah, that's right.
I think we covered it.
I think that's it, really. So finally, take two. So Inday Singh, thank you so much
Thank you so much for that lovely question.
Yeah, for the question. Really appreciate it. Also, guys, tune in on, is it Saturday or Sunday? Saturday, we are going to do our first draw.
Thank you so much, guys, for everyone who
liked our page
so far. Share it to your friends for the chance to win a guest bracelet then. Don't be selfish.
But really, the gift is just a small token of our gratitude for all you beautiful people who is giving us a chance also to reach out. And
we have a very exciting topic for you guys on Saturday.
Yes, we have a guest.
We got a sessionista. Surprise.
Sessionist, that's right.
Surprise.
So who have more knowledge when it comes to the topic that we're going to talk about on Saturday. We will give you a story heads up as to when. Likely it will be in the afternoon or midday, all that. But please do like our page, share it to your friends. We would greatly appreciate it. And share our post. You never know, it might help out or enlighten someone. Okay? All right.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. My name's Rowena.
I'm Lora Love.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, dito lang sa
Dear Ses. We love you.
Iba ganun pa.